Arsenal faces a new twist in the negotiation to sign Viktor Gyokeres. Meanwhile, the club is competing with Ruben Amorim for the player valued at £55 million, described as reborn. To top it off, it is now official. An Arsenal star is ready to leave the club in a transfer set for January. Stay with me until the end of the video to check out the latest Arsenal news straight from the Emirates Stadium. But before that, if you're as passionate about Arsenal as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening with the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's dive into today's top news. The transfer buzz around Sporting CP striker Viktor Gyokeres is heating up as the January window approaches, with numerous clubs eyeing the Swedish forward. Given Gyokeres' status as one of Europe's top goal scorers, the widespread interest in securing his services is hardly surprising. Arsenal has been consistently linked with Gyokeres, and his potential arrival at the Emirates Stadium would be a major coup. He would bring a proven goal-scoring prowess that could significantly boost Arsenal's attacking options. Despite Arsenal's interest, however, Mikel Arteta is reportedly not leading the pack in the race to sign the Sporting CP star. Other clubs, possibly with either a more urgent need for a striker or perhaps more attractive terms, seem to be in a better position to secure his signature. This scenario leaves Arsenal facing tough competition as they attempt to bring a top talent to North London. Viktor Gyokeres has made it clear that he intends to remain with Sporting CP until the end of the season, seemingly closing the door on a January move. This declaration puts Arsenal at a disadvantage as they are unlikely to secure his services during the winter transfer window. Despite Gyokeres' commitment to stay at Sporting CP, Manchester United and their new manager Ruben Amorim have not been dissuaded. Amorim's previous tenure as the head coach of Sporting gives him a unique advantage. He has a direct relationship with Gyokeres, which could prove pivotal in swaying the player to reconsider his immediate future. Reinforcing their serious interest, Manchester United recently sent a scout to observe Gyokeres in action. The forward's performance, which included a goal in Slovakia's match against Slovakia, was closely monitored by the Manchester United scout as reported by The Sun. With these developments, Manchester United may feel they are in the driver's seat to secure Gyokeres' signature, possibly even preparing to make a strategic bid in January, despite the player's initial reluctance. This proactive approach could position them favorably if Gyokeres decides to entertain offers during the upcoming transfer window. Can Mikel Arteta bring Gyokeres to Arsenal? Arsenal has been urged to prioritize signing a striker, and Viktor Gyokeres would be an ideal candidate for their ambitions. However, Mikel Arteta appears to be at a disadvantage in the competition for the former Coventry City standout's signature. Despite the uphill battle, Arteta has several strategic advantages he could leverage to lure Gyokeres to the Emirates Stadium instead of Old Trafford. Firstly, Arsenal has established itself as a serious contender for the Premier League title in recent seasons, demonstrating a more consistent top-level performance compared to Manchester United, which has struggled to maintain a competitive position at the summit of the league. Additionally, Arsenal's participation in the Champions League this season offers Gyokeres an attractive opportunity to play at the highest level of European club football immediately, a prospect not available at Manchester United this year due to their absence from the competition. However, the personal connection between Gyokeres and Ruben Amorim stemming from their time together at Sporting CP could be a decisive factor. This relationship, combined with Manchester United's assertive pursuit, might give them an edge despite Arsenal's competitive offers. Arsenal will need to act decisively and possibly leverage Arteta's vision for the team and the immediate chance to compete in the Champions League to make a compelling case to Gyokeres. Yet, the influence of a familiar coach like Amorim and United's proactive engagement could still tip the balance in their favor. Arsenal to rival Manchester United for Christian Pulisic transfer. Christian Pulisic's resurgence at AC Milan has reignited interest from several top Premier League clubs, marking him as a hot commodity in the upcoming transfer window. The American international, formerly of Chelsea, has significantly improved his form since moving to Serie A in the summer of 2023, impressing with 7 goals and 5 assists in just 15 appearances across all competitions. Journalist Mark Bruce, in his daily briefing, reports that Manchester United's new manager, Ruben Amorim, is particularly eager to bring Pulisic Pulisic to Old Trafford in January, valuing him at around £55 million. Amorim's interest in Pulisic aligns with his strategy to inject dynamic, proven talent into his squad as he looks to mold Manchester United into title contenders. Arsenal and Liverpool are also reportedly in the mix, indicating a potentially fierce battle for Pulisic's signature. Each club sees the potential in Pulisic's newfound form as a major asset. Arsenal in particular could benefit from Pulisic's versatility and direct attacking style, which would complement their existing offensive options. Given Pulisic's Premier League experience and his impressive turnaround in Italy, his addition would likely be a significant boost for any of these clubs, providing them with an experienced yet still youthful option in the attacking midfield or wing areas. The competition among these top clubs underscores the high regard in which Pulisic is held following his revival at AC Milan. Mikel Arteta is fully cognizant of Christian Pulisic's capabilities, having witnessed firsthand the impact he can have during the 2020 FA Cup final, where Pulisic's performance was a standout despite Arsenal's victory. His performance in that game not only earned him high praise from critics, but also demonstrated his ability to influence high-stakes matches. Now, as Arsenal continues to contend for the Premier League title, bolstering the squad in January is crucial. Signing Pulisic could provide the kind of mid-season boost necessary to elevate Arsenal's attack, enhancing their competitiveness for the title. His recent form with AC Milan showcases that he is once again reaching the heights that made him one of the most exciting young talents in football. Should Pulisic join Arsenal and adapt quickly, his presence could be instrumental in Arteta's pursuit of more silverware. His experience in top European leagues and his proven track record on big occasions could help Arsenal not just in the league, but also in their European campaign, making him a potentially invaluable addition to Arteta's squad. Jakub Kiwior could make Arsenal transfer exit. One star who has been continually linked with a move away from Arsenal over the past year has been defender Jakub Kiwior. The Polish international has been a versatile squad player since joining the club, though a reduction in playing time has put his future into question. The summer saw Kiwior linked with a transfer exit. However, he ended up staying with the Gunners as squad depth for the season ahead. Fast forward to November, and he has still struggled to make his way into the team and could now make an exit in January. Writing on the Daily Briefing, journalist Charles Watts shared an update stating, "With the January window fast approaching, I think we're going to see plenty of stories linking Jakub Kiwior with a return to Italy. It's been a familiar theme during the last couple of windows, and I'm expecting no different this time around. There was a chance Kiwior could have gone in the summer, but Arsenal decided to keep him for squad purposes." Mark Ogden picks Arsenal star Riccardo Calafiori as his Premier League signing of the season so far. Riccardo Calafiori, despite facing challenges with injuries, has evidently made a significant impression during his time on the pitch for Arsenal. His contributions have not gone unnoticed, even sparking a debate among ESPN FC analysts. Mark Ogden in particular highlighted Calafiori's impact, suggesting that his presence notably toughened up Arsenal's defense and resolved ongoing issues, making him a standout signing when available. The discussion about Calafiori's value was juxtaposed against other opinions from the panel, with Don Hutchison and Shaka Hislop favoring Chelsea's Pedro Neto, and Steve Nicol opting for Nottingham Forest's Nikola Milenkovic as top signings of the season. Calafiori's journey this season has been marred by a knee injury sustained during a Champions League match against Shakhtar Donetsk on October 22nd. The initial fear was a severe ligament injury, but fortunately the diagnosis was less dire, indicating a minor issue with his medial collateral ligament expected to sideline him for just several weeks. Mikel Arteta, ahead of Arsenal's trip to Newcastle, estimated that Calafiori would be out for a few weeks with a return likely after the international break, as reported by the Daily Mail. The Italian international's return is eagerly anticipated not only by the coaching staff but also by the Arsenal fanbase, who have seen glimpses of his ability to significantly influence the team's defensive solidity. His impending return alongside Takahiro Tomiyasu post-international break will hopefully bolster Arsenal's defensive lineup as they continue their campaign across domestic and European competitions. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.